Alright guys, welcome back to another update. I wanted to do this update here because I wanted to dig in a little more about this issue with Suriname. Now, let me just break something down real quick, guys. I don't want to seem like some heartless kind of guy, but I want to make a point about I want to show you guys the difference between myself and someone like Suriname. When I started this game, I came in with a team, a coalition, and we fought, and we had some ups, we had some downs, and ultimately, every single member of my coalition quit. They went AI. That means they quit the game for whatever reason. I'm not mad at any of them. Some of them I could understand why. They lost a lot of troops, or they lost a lot of provinces, and they just probably felt, hey, I'll go ahead and put down my king and call it quits. So that's okay. The thing is, though, I never kicked any one of them out prior to that. Because I tend to believe in loyalty. I believe if you start the game with me, just because you're not in first place or you're not that strong, that doesn't mean I'm going to take advantage of you on a team. As long as you do your part, I'm cool with that, because not everybody can get all the land. Not everybody is that experienced. But as long as I see you do your part and you're playing as a team member, we're good. The reason why I am saying this, guys, is because I want you to pay attention to my buddy Suriname. Suriname is an interesting character. One part of me thinks Suriname is sincere. He did mention that he watched my videos and stuff and this, that, and the third. But then the other part of me seeing how he can be very snakish and how he's a very opportunistic person. So now my coalition members are letting me know that we're letting the group know that Suriname is interested in trying to join our coalition. And it started by saying Suriname giving me right of way by mistake or something else. Or there's some kind of tactic to stop my troops. Wait a minute. Before that one. Okay. Rasputana says Suriname is now asking to join us. Suriname is now asking to join us. We could kick Madras out and give him the space just to finish off the game. I said I wouldn't do it. It's an unnecessary risk. The game is already over. He said, yeah, I just told him that to leave his coalition and we will see. I'll break them up a bit and should help speed through them a little faster. I said, right. I said, man, don't trust that snake. And I put LOL. I said, plus I can't wait to put the footage out. I'm just messing with him. He won't have time to actually join anyway. When does it go live? I said the 11th. Suriname giving me right of way. That's Gujarat. Or this some kind of trick. Suriname is spending too much gold on Girona province. Yeah. And I had to say this. I had to be honest about something. I said, one thing I respected about the Brothers Coalition was that you guys did not depend on using gold and money. I said, I noticed when me and Raj was fighting, there was not much gold use. I cannot imagine how much money and gold the Americans spent. Yikes. Rajputana says, I've never spent. Hold on. Rajputana says, I've never spent a penny of real money on this game. There's no point. Just fight with skill, which I agree with, and spend time on it. These guys log in twice a day and just throw money. Right. Then they said, what's our status on Suriname? He is begging. Listen to this, guy. Suriname is begging. Don't even have any dignity, guys. That's one thing about me on this game. I'm not begging nobody nothing. It's just a game. I would just stand with my team. Well, I'll get to that. I'm moving ahead too fast. He is begging and threatening at the same time. That's one of my tactics, but you gotta know how to do that in a certain way. I don't beg now, but I will try to make a deal. I will try to show somebody where if you do one thing, I can do another to offset it. But in Suriname situation, he really doesn't have much of a leg to stand on. So let's see. I said the difference between me and Suriname, my entire coalition quit. I never kicked anyone out until they became AI. Suriname wants to backstab the same team he played with the whole game. If that ain't a rattlesnake for you, why would anyone trust someone like that? Did I just put the nail in that coffin, guys? Did I end all that? Now see, had Suriname kept his word earlier in the game, and he kept a good rapport with me, like when he first mentioned to me that he watched my videos, and he just kept it real with me, I could have spoke on his behalf just then. I could have spoke on his behalf. So this is what I mean, guys. But he could have easily be a part of a winning team right now if he would have just been a little bit more diplomatic in the way he approached the game. And then Gujarat responded, "That's right, but he would never be with us. He has hidden Virginia troops in his fort even after leaving the coalition." Oh my God. See, what Suriname don't realize is, now that I got with the brothers, we sharing information. I'm telling them all about how y'all play. They doing their own research. They got their own spies. You know, we shared information. I showed Gujarat earlier how to just kind of get to see all their troops. So we see everything y'all doing. So nothing is going to work. We see you rattling in the grass. And we're going to stomp your head in, Suriname. It's over. This is what you call defeat. You've been defeated. You lost. You got your bottom beat. So I just want, you know, I don't want you to think I don't want y'all to think I'm heartless or that. But trust me, he would have been doing the same exact thing, if not worse, to us, to me. He just didn't think the turn of events was going to happen the way it's happening now. And so, and it's amazing how I called it out. I said that these guys were going to come through. They were going to end up fighting each other right up in here. Sure enough, that's exactly what happened. I got out of the way. I made a better deal with the. I already seen that my coalition was finished. That's another thing, guys. I had maybe one or two coalition members that I really didn't trust. Um, and I thought they were doing some underhanded things, but I positioned my troops around them where they could never really take advantage. And I wanted to show you guys that as well, but I never really got around to that because they ended up shooting themselves in the foot, and now as you can see, they're gone. But there were one or two coalition members that I had that I thought were kind of like working for the enemy. But you know, it's just so interesting that you get to a stage at this game where, you know, like I said, I've never kicked anyone off my team. All those guys quit, and it just so happened to work out in my favor that by me playing and staying diligent, I was able to rejoin another group of guys. And, you know, I didn't do any backstabbing. I didn't do anything malicious. I didn't, everything I did. And I think that makes it easier for you guys later on in the game. Like, this is a lesson learned. Be diplomatic. Don't be snobbish. It's okay to talk a little smack. It's okay to fight, but be fair. But when you do backhanded things and you don't keep your word, then no one can trust you. Right here, what we were able to do was build off of trust that me and Fujian had developed. Me and Gujarat, we developed it as well, but Gujarat kind of went back on it, but I understood it. It's one thing when I can understand the move you make. I understood why Gujarat wanted to come back through here and regain some momentum in this area. He regrouped, he mobilized, got his troops together, and he came back. But I knew that that's what he was doing anyway, so I got out of there. And it was understood. So me and Gujarat was able to go right back into peace mode without we didn't even have to discuss it. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I wanted to just break that down about Suriname. I don't like to stomp on people when they down. I don't like to kick nobody when they down. But I gotta be real. When you a snake, it does come back to bite you in the end. It does come back to bite you, you know. And just looking at what we got going on here, I honestly don't even think it's a need for us to try to press too hard here. I would just keep a presence here. But I'm looking at if we can just bum rush through all of this here as they've been doing, and this here, I mean, I think we can pretty much wrap this thing up. Now, don't get me wrong. If the team wants to add Suriname does have a significant amount of points. He has 175 points. I mean, it's something to think about. I'm not against allowing him on the team, but it ain't necessary. And I don't really trust him. That's the main thing. So we'll see, guys. We'll see if we allow Suriname to join and we get this thing closed out or not. All right. But until then, I'll be back with the update. I will not leave you guys astray. I will make sure you guys are filled in as to everything that's going on this map to the conclusion of this map. I will let you guys know when I start up a new game. As this game concludes, you already know I'm already thinking about a new game. If you guys want to join me on a new map, by all means, let's do the daggone thing. This map right here, though, is going to be an epic map. So if you watched it, this is what I be talking about, guys. You can be a part of this. You can be a part of this. It does take a little time, take a little bit of time of your, take a little energy. You're gonna have some late nights. You know what I'm saying? But it's worth it in the end. And I think that this is just great content, great footage. If anybody wanted to learn how to play this game, there's nowhere you don't learn with all of this information that led up to this point here. So just go back to day one if you don't know how we got here and work your way back on down. That's a lot of information. It's a lot of content. It's a lot of videos. It's entertaining. I mean, you should get a good laugh out of some stuff once you follow the storyline and follow what I've been talking about. I think you should get a good laugh. I think you should get a good understanding of how the game is played. And I think it should prompt you to want to go ahead and join. So until next time, I'll get back with you guys. Later.